Good morning, everyone. I hope you all slept well and had fun last night. It was wasn't the magician absolutely amazing? I just always want to know how they managed to do that. So I just have a couple of things, kind of housekeeping-y things to do first. So the first thing that I need to tell you is that the raffle last night raised £856. So thank you so much. We've never raised so much money from a raffle before, so honestly, thank you. It means so much to us. Now, car parking. If you're in the car park next door, which is the Gold car park, make sure that you've put your registration into the tablet. There's a tablet to the left-hand side of the reception desk. So as long as you've put your registration in there, you'll get the reduced cost. If you're in the red car park, you need to actually speak to a member of staff. So if you've got a high vehicle, you need to speak to a member of staff, give your registration number, and then they will sort out the discount for you. Checkout is 12 o'clock. They won't keep your luggage downstairs, so you need to drop it off here. And there's a roped area outside in the foyer, so stick all your stuff there. One of our families have left out again in the foyer for anyone who would like to take it. There's a child's bath seat, a snappy push chair, and a small walker. So if it would be a useful piece of equipment, go and grab it. So, welcome to day 2. You all know me, so I'm not going to tell you who I am. And if you don't know me, then read the slide. Can you tell what kind of day it's going to be? So we did our housekeeping yesterday. We're not expecting any fire alarms, and hopefully we won't have to evacuate. So I just want to remind people just the support that we offer. So we've got a lot of new families here this weekend, or you may not be aware of some of the services that we offer. So we offer one-to-one support, and that helps with understanding and living with leukodystrophy. So we can offer emotional support, practical support, and just be there as someone or people who know what it's like to live with leukodystrophy. We can attend multidisciplinary team meetings, go to hospital appointments with you. We can talk to schools and workplaces, help them to understand what life is like for you. We can help with referrals to specialists, so we can't actually do the referral, but we can help you to find your nearest centre or your nearest doctor. Form filling, DLA, PIP and attendance allowance, they're all great forms, and I think I'm a bit odd because I quite enjoy doing them. And we also have our counselling service. We've just employed a new counsellor, and she'll be starting with us in a couple of weeks. So connecting together, the community weekend. What better place could you meet people who are all living with the same condition as you? We have online monthly community meetings, which a number of you who are here attend. We always talk about the weather to begin with, because that's what we have to do. Because I'm always envious of everyone who's got sunshine, because I never seem to have sunshine. We also have specific group meetings, so online meetings, and a couple of families have come to me actually this weekend and said, could we have a meeting just for, our disease group? So if there's something you would like us to do, then please tell us, because if you don't tell us, we don't know. We've got a really successful group at the moment, of a group of wives and partners whose partners are living with leukodystrophy, and that's working really well. It just so happened that actually it ended up being wives and partners, and Sarah's there, so if you want to speak to Sarah about how it is and how it goes, I'm sure she'll be very happy to talk. And again, if any of you are partners or husbands, wives, you'd be very welcome to join the group. Obviously, introduction to other families, lots of introductions this weekend, but we can also do that in our, day-to-day role as well. And we've also done a couple of in-person meetups. So we met in Leeds and we went to the museum, and it was lovely to see families. So communications, we have our monthly news roundup. So that's where we tell you about what's going on in the charity, anything you can get involved with. Our research summaries, which Christina collates every month, which basically makes sense of all the medical jargon that's in kind of medical papers. And also how you can help us. So we might be asking for, you to share your story or a case study, because we're doing a grant for a particular funding, and we need a case study to back that up. Share your story with us. We have our patient stories on the website, and we're also doing share your leukodystrophy journey through photos. So, a photo tells 1,000 words often. So, pieces of equipment, how things are for you, the great things you do or the difficult things. It's all raising awareness and making people know how hard it can be to live with leukodystrophy. But that also, you can have those really good happy moments. So we raise awareness. We often speak at conferences, we attend conferences, we help to educate professionals. Obviously, we advocate for newborn screening. We're the public and patient voice on many committees, such as the Generation Study, European Reference Networks, and we're also asked often to comment on drug and treatment evaluations. And we work closely with the other groups, so the BPNA, the British Paediatric Neurology Association, Genetic Alliance, and all the other leukodystrophy groups, both here, Europe, and in America. And finally, please just remember that we're here to help and support you throughout the year.